So today we will be solving systems using equations and inverses. So right here you see we have two different equations. We have negative 2x minus 5y equals negative 19, and we have 3x plus 2y equals 1. So before we start, we need to create three different matrices. Those three matrices will be the coefficient matrix, the matrix of variables, and the matrix of constants. So our coefficient matrix will consist of negative 2, negative 5, 3, and 2. Our variable matrix will consist of x and y. And then our matrix of constants will consist of negative 19 and 1. Now, before you start solving, you will need to find both the determinant and create a new matrix. So, to find the determinant, you will use your matrix of constants, of coefficients. So you will do negative 2 times 2 and 3 times negative 5. So what that will give us is negative 4 minus negative 15, which then becomes negative 4 plus positive 15, making our determinant 11. So to create our new matrix, what we will do is we will switch the 2 and the negative 2 around, giving us 2 right there and negative 2 right there. And we will change the signs on negative 5 and 3 to negative 3 and 5. So using your new matrix and using your determinant, you can find the inverse. For the inverse, what you will do is you will put your determinant underneath 1 in a fraction and times it by your new matrix. So 2, 5, negative 3, and negative 2. This will allow you to start finding your inverse. So what you do is you do 1/11 times 2, which is 2/11. 5 times 1/11, 5/11. Negative 3 times 11, which is negative 3/11. And negative 2 times 1/11, which is negative 2/11. So now that you have your inverse, you can start to solve. So taking your inverse and your matrix of constants, you can create a problem. So it will be 2/11, negative 3/11, 5/11, negative 2/11. Always make sure that your inverse comes first and your constants come second. So if you need to, you can use a calculator, but for now, we're just going to use mental math for me. So negative 19 times 2 is negative 38 over 11. And you will add that to 5/11 times 1, which is 5/11. Next, you will create your second row, which would be negative 3/11 times negative 19, which will get you 57/11, plus negative 2/11 times 1, which will give you negative 2/11 still. So now you will add negative 38/11 and 5/11 together to get your final answer for the top row, which will be negative 3, and then you will add 57/11 plus negative 2/11, which will give you 5. So taking these two numbers, you can create a final answer of x and y. Your x will be negative 3, and your y will be 5. And that is how you solve for matrices.